In this video, I'll be creating a web application to accept registration details from the user. So here I'm accepting username, password, email and country, and then storing these details in MS Access database. The softwares I'll be using for the same are NetBeans IDE 8.1 with Glassfish Server 4.1, Microsoft Office Access 2007, and these are the jar files which we need to add in the libraries folder for allowing the connection of MS Access database with the NetBeans application. So these are the steps for creating this web application. First of all, we need to create an Access database. So here, as we can see, UserDB is the name of my database in which I'm creating a table named User tab. This table is having 4 fields. The first field is uname, second field is upassword, third is uemail, and fourth is ucountry. All of them are belonging to data type text. So once my table is created, I can go to NetBeans and I can create a new project. Then I can edit index.html file. Then I can create the servlet file. And once my servlet file will be ready, I can add these jar files to the libraries folder. Finally, I can run the project. So this is the expected output. I'll be getting a registration form with these 4 fields where a user needs to enter the value. So once my user will be entering the values in this field and will be clicking on register button, if the data will get inserted successfully in MS Access database, the user will be getting a message, you have successfully registered. So in user tab, if you are checking the record, we can find the same details what my user has entered. We'll start with the creation of MS Access database. For that, we'll have to go to Microsoft Office Access. Inside that, I'm selecting blank database. Here I need to provide the name of my file, that is the name of my database. Let's say it is UserDB. I'm selecting the location. And I'll say create. So here, as I'm using Microsoft Office Access 2007, the extension what my database is getting is .accdb. I'm clicking on create. So my database is got created and this is the first table inside the database. So right click and go to design view. Here it will be asking for the name of the table. My table name is user tab. I'll say OK. So on this window I need to provide the names of my field. By default ID is given. So to remove that, first of all I can right click here and remove the primary key. Here I'm providing the name of my first field, that is uname. The data type for the same will be text. My second field is upassword. Data type will be text. Third field is uemail. Text will be the data type. And then my last field is ucountry. The type will be text. So here I'm saving the changes in my table. For viewing the content, I can right click and open the table. Right now there is no record in the table, so we can see an empty table. Now once my database is ready and a table is created inside it, I can start with the creation of web application. For that I need to go to File, New Project, Java Web, Web Application, click on Next. My project name is Registration Application. Click on Next. The default server is Glassfish Server 4.1. Click on Next. We're not selecting any framework here, so click on Finish. So this is my registration app in which we can find index.html. On index.html, I'm providing the design for registration form. So here I'm starting with heading, that is registration form. Then I've taken the form tag in which I have taken very important attributes. The first attribute is method, whose value is set to get. And for action, I need to provide the name of my servlet. Here is my first label for entering the username, in front of which I'm taking a text field by providing input type is equal to text. The name is set to txt uname. In a similar way, I have taken the second label, that is for entering password, in front of which I'll be taking a password field. The name set to this password field is txt upass. The third label is for entering email ID, in front of which I'll be taking a text field. The name given to this text field is txt umail. And my last label is enter country, in front of which I'll be taking a text field. The name given to this text field is txt ucountry. I have taken two buttons here. The first button is of type submit and second button is of type reset. So once my index.html file is ready, we can create the servlet. And for creating the servlet, we have to go to source packages, right click, new, servlet. The name of my servlet is regserve, that is registration serve. Package name is servlet. Click on next. Check this checkbox so that the information will get added to the deployment descriptor and click on finish. So my servlet file is created now. In the servlet file on the top, I need to import one more package, and that is import java.sql.stub. Let us try to understand the code given inside doGet method. So in doGet method, first of all, I am creating an object of printWriter class, that is out. With the help of this object, I can perform my printing task. This is connection con is equal to null statement. So basically con is an object of connection class. This object would be responsible for making a connection with MS Access database. My next statement is statement stmt is equal to null. So here I'm creating an object of statement class. By using this object, I can execute the SQL query. Now for storing 4 string values, I need to have 4 string variables. So n is a variable which will be responsible for storing the username. P is the variable which will be used for storing the password. Inside variable E will be storing the email ID, and inside variable C will be storing the name of country. So this is my try block in which I'll be providing the connection with MS Access database. In the very first statement, I need to initialize the JDBC driver. So here is the driver for MS Access database. For initializing this driver, we need to write class.forName and the value of this driver. That is net.youcanaccess.jdbc.youcanaccess driver. So once this driver will get loaded, we need to establish the connection with MS Access database. And for that, I'll be making use of con. So the statement is con is equal to driver manager.getConnection, in which I need to provide this string to make a connection with the database. So here we can see that JDBC colon youcanaccess colon double slashes, and after that I am providing the path of my database. So my database name is userdb.accdb, which is lying inside Java EE folder inside local disk E. Then I'm creating an object of statement class. So for creating an object of statement class, I need to write con.create statement. So with the help of this con object, I can create this statement class object. Now by using this stmt, we can execute the SQL query, and for that we have to make use of execute update method. So my query is insert into user tab. User tab is the name of my table in which I'll be inserting the above four variables. So for inserting these variables, we have to follow this manner, that is single quote, double quote, plus double quote, single quote, comma. In a similar way, I can provide the rest of the variables. So first of all, single quote, then double quotes, plus the name of the variable, plus double quote, single quote, and then I need to enclose this insert query by putting double quotes here. At the end, we need to provide semicolon. So if the data will get inserted successfully, the user will be getting the message, you have registered successfully. In case of any problem, the user would be getting this message, that is, sorry, try again later. So my servlet file is ready now. I need to provide the name of my servlet in index.html file as a value of action attribute. Now after creating the servlet file, one very important step we need to follow over here, that is adding libraries. For allowing the connection with MS Access database, we have to add few libraries, and for that we have to go to libraries folder, right click, go to the third option, that is add jar or folder. So these are my jar files. I'm selecting all of them. The name of these files are given in the description box. I'm opening them. The jar files have got added inside libraries folder. Now I can right click and select clean and build option. Here it is giving me build successful. Now right click and select run option. So this is the output in which the user needs to provide the value. Let's say username is admin, password is root, email ID is admin@gmail.com, country is India, and now I'm clicking on register. So here I'm getting a message, you have successfully registered. It means the data entered by the user is got inserted in MS Access database successfully. Now to check that, we have to go to MS Access and check the user tab table. So this is user tab table which is residing inside UserDB. Now to check the record, we have to simply double click, and as we can see here, this is my first record. So under username we can find admin, under password the value is root, for email the value is admin@gmail.com, and for you country the value is India. It means the values inserted by the user have got successfully inserted in MS Access database. In this manner we can connect NetBeans application with MS Access database. Thank you.